Okay, so Julia and Ken, tell me about what happened that day last summer when you realized there was something in Ken's cup.
Well, we initially realized that there was something in the cup on our way home from the restaurant when Ken went to take a drink from the cup. He went to set it back in the cup holder in our car, and because the cup was so short, the lid popped off as he set it into the cup holder. And as the lid popped off, it was hard not to notice the disgusting mess that was in the cup.
Okay.
And at first we weren't sure what it was, and then it became very obvious as Ken moved the straw around what it was. And I was so disgusted by it that I immediately, started dialing Chili's to let them know what had happened.
And that was Chili's reaction when you went back to Chili's, correct?
Yes, I went back to Chili's to show them what was in the cup, and their reaction was pretty disgusted. But they had said they had the server in the back room, and
they didn't want Ken to talk to him about it at all.
Right.
They basically just wanted us to be just to be happy with a couple of coupons and our money back.
Yeah,
and,
please come back and see us. But,
yeah, give us another chance.
All right.
But that just wasn't going to work for us.
So you called the state police at one point, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
that evening we called the state police because it was brought to our attention that what had happened to us was actually a crime. So we called the state police. They came by as early as they could. It took a while for them to get here. When we showed them the cup, Trooper Phelan, immediately her reaction was like anybody. It was she was just so disgusted. She instantly turned from it and said, "Yeah, I don't need to see any more."
Okay.
And at that point, they weren't quite sure how to proceed, because this is something new to them.
Yeah.
They weren't sure if they could actually have it tested with their labs or if we'd have to go to an outside lab.
DNA tested.
DNA testing, yes.
Was that surprising to you that they would do that in a case like this?
Well, we just felt that it was important to be able to prove that it was, in fact, from that server.
Yeah.
And so, we were willing to pay for the testing on our own. In fact, that's what we thought we were going to have to do for a while because at first they thought that the health department would take care of it. So I called the health department the following day. They were really of no help. They went to Chili's. They talked to them about the incident, but they really had no authority to, request that the server be, put on leave until the investigation was, completed.
Right.
The state trooper sent an investigator to Chili's to speak with the server. The server denied to the trooper that, he had done anything. The investigator just asked if he would be willing to provide a DNA sample, and I believe they swabbed his mouth. Because they had to do the same thing to my husband.
Oh, right.
They had to verify,
So the DNA comparison was done, and it came back.
It was all him.
It was all him. Okay. And then the investigator called him into the troop barracks and asked him again, questioned him again, asked him if he had done this, and again he denied it. And then they asked him one more time, and he said, yeah, he had done it.
Okay. Did they confront him with the DNA results? Do you know?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that when he admitted it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah.